It's the good cop, bad cop theory. Elon gets to distance his business from Trump while still promoting Doge, and Trump gets some new external pressure on Congress to cut more spending.
Before the big, beautiful bill actually goes through?
Yeah. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but these are two pretty smart fellas, so.
Dude, I thought this immediately. These, no matter what you think about them, all right, these two guys are fucking chess players, all right? A lot doesn't add up for them to suddenly have this beef, right? Let's think about why the beef happened, supposedly. Okay. That Trump, who wanted Trump slashed a lot of government spending, right? And a lot of it had to do with the electric vehicle mandate tax shit, right? Which helped Elon sell so many cars, right? And Elon is upset because now apparently he wants there to be more tax cuts, right? That's what he's saying. That's what he's arguing about. He wants there to be more tax cuts. It's a really big deal, right? Because we're in so much debt. Do you think Elon's so stupid that he would be like, yeah, we really need tax cuts, right? Or else, it's going to destroy this country. But hey, what the fuck, man? Why are you taking away tax cuts for electric vehicles? You know what I mean? Like, don't do that, but yes, we need to take away all the other ones. He's not a fucking moron. He would know tax cuts being tax cuts, that they would happen to that. So this whole entire thing, dude, and some of these other things, by mentioning that Trump is in the Epstein files, right? One, we already know that his name was mentioned in there at one point for knowing Jeffrey Epstein, right? That he didn't know him barely. He also kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. And back in 2009, when all of this shit went down beforehand, and they first the DOJ was first interested in Epstein, Trump, when they called Trump, he was like, come over, let's sit down and talk, I'll tell you everything you fucking want to know, and told them everything, right? And in no way, shape, or form back then did they find anything on him whatsoever. He was very helpful, he was honest, everything he said checked out. So what you've got, dude, what I think is happening is, I think these two fucking men are playing everybody. It wouldn't be the first time either. I can't think of the exact time before, but Trump has kind of played chess with the Democrats' minds in the past, right? And a lot of people, I can't remember the exact time, exactly what it was for, but it was during his last presidency, and I remember sitting down and realizing that's exactly what he had done. So not only do they get what these two gentlemen just said, put more pressure on Congress to do more tax cuts and shit like that, but by Elon mentioning that Trump is in the Epstein files, it gets the Democrats themselves, who didn't want the Epstein files to be released because of the connection to so many people within the Democrat Party. It gets them to be fucking crazy about it and be like, release them. They have to be released. We need them all to be released no matter what. And it gets them to jump on board, believing that they're going to fucking destroy Trump. And it might not turn out that way. Now, this could all be wrong. They could actually be having beef. But you really think Elon's so stupid that he would be fighting for tax cuts, and then he would be like, yeah, but not tax cuts for electric vehicles? He has to know. I mean, he's not a fucking idiot. When he's talking about trimming the fat, it has to be trimmed. You know what I mean? There's still a part of me that's holding out, thinking that these two fucking dudes are just playing on a different fucking level than the rest of us, and that they're working their own shit in the dark, and kind of manipulating people, because Congress isn't really playing along and shit like that. Everything's not going necessarily the way Trump wanted it to go, because people are fighting back against it and stuff like that. So I really would not be surprised if him and Elon sat down and had a talk and said, all right, let's find out how to get people on our side. And what's one way to do that? Well, let's make it look like we're fighting. If that's what's best for the country, and that's what gets shit done, then let's try it out. I could be fucking wrong, dude. I could be, you know what I mean? But I have a feeling down the road, these dudes are gonna be just fucking fine with each other, and it's gonna be a big charade. But we'll see. Who the fuck knows?